I just want to give you the stack of wood and say, build your parents a table and see what happens. I'll just record you here.
I don't remember how to do stuff.
On your safety glasses.
Yeah, I need safety.
You got hearing protection?
No, I don't have anything on.
Unfortunately, it's been like 2 years since your first project, but do you remember how to use it?
I think so. I don't remember that being so hard last time, like pushing it through.
Hard maple is really hard on tools and blades.
Yeah.
Just because we'll trim the whole thing down after it's clamped up. It's like when you clamp it together, you're gonna mar up the edges a little bit.
Okay.
So we'll trim it down to final size, so set the fence at like just a 6 1/8.
6. That's a half. That's a quarter. Is that an 1/8?
See how these rings are going like this, up, and then those go down,
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So that's what you want to try to do.
Like every other.
Yeah. But
Okay.
more importantly to me is making the top look good. Ultimately, you want your best faces looking up. So I think sometime we should do a video where you pretty much do everything by yourself. But here, like I'll kind of just start doing one. You can do one at the same time. Not too much, but enough.
Okay. On both of them. Oh, I think I got like way too much.
One, if you have plenty on this.
Oh. Does it matter, like if they're, we're gonna cut them anyways, it doesn't really matter.
Right. The joints are good. The more pressure you put on them, you're gonna bow the top.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
3, 6, we can just get 4 legs in a row. Cut them long for now. These are just rough cuts. Just do like 24 and a half.
Yep. Yep, okay.
All right, now here's.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Have you ever used a bandsaw?
No.
By myself, I'll just push it through, and then I'll come to the other side and pull it. Or a stick here if you want to use it. You can just see what's more comfortable for you. But the blade's a beast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of fun though.
Same thing, gonna flatten one face on the joiner.
are you doing?
This is a 24 tooth ripping blade, so you can rip the boards lengthwise quickly and cleanly. Now we're gonna cut them to length, so I'm gonna switch to a higher tooth count blade so it's cleaner. I already rotated this. These ends are all square, so you gotta cut them how they're sitting right there. Just make sure there's no dust building up in there. So bump it tight to that, hold it tight to the fence, and run everything through.
Okay. How do I get that out?
All right, everything's cut to length, but one more cut I want to make is we're going to thank the head, and we're going to use these Z-clip fasteners to attach the top afterwards, all the way at the end.
Okay.
So these are our two sides and our back. So I want to just cut a groove on these. I usually use my biscuit joiner just to make a slot, but we're making YouTube videos, so I like to switch things up and give different options. So we're just going to cut a groove in the inside of all three of these pieces. Okay, so these are upside down, of course. So this will be our tabletop. Now we'll just go anywhere along that groove and we'll be able to screw the top on.
Okay. Yep, that looks good.
How are you gonna put them together?
Oh, with screws
Okay, I
or
agree.
glue?
Last time she built a table, she actually did dowel joinery on everything.
Oh yeah.
So you never
Yeah.
use pocket screws. So I
Okay,
think you
yeah.
should go ahead. We'll just pocket screw everything together. We gotta get this done. Again, hard maple's pretty hard, so it might be tough, but
Do I do it before I go in?
put it in the hole and then start it.
And do it like this.
Well, off the wood, but in the hole. Okay. You gotta go all the way until it.
I wondered.
I can't believe you're using a DeWalt drill while wearing a Milwaukee vest. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Is that like a crime?
Probably. Just add a tiny bit of glue, like favoring the inside face. So if it squeezes out, it's on the other side. Flush with the top. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure they're flush. Now, tops, give it a little tappy tappy if you need to. Slow down. Hold the drill down more.
That's better. This has to be 2.5?
Yeah, go down. Almost set it in there, perfect. Check this out.
Yeah, I don't even have to do anything.
On the inside corner of the leg, don't get glue. That's way too much glue. And I said cheat that edge, you put it all on that side.
I couldn't vision what side it was going.
Or the side with the wire holes is the inside.
Okay. Sorry.
We need to make sure this part's flush for sure. You can put that block in there like that real quick. Well, they should be all the same width because you ripped them at the same time, but go ahead and tap that one down a little bit. I got it.
Looky there.
This one we're gonna
Solid.
flip up like this. Now we can get all the slats put on. It's gonna be like that. 1/4 inch spacing. We're gonna notch around these two outside ones. Will you coil this blade up like this one for me? Oh, you've watched me do it.
It's like a soccer goal that Oakland has.
Oh, you almost had it. Nope, 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 nope. You've seen me do it before. I was surprised you even had any idea how to do it.
No, this is like Oakland soccer goal, right? Remember, it goes like
Yeah.
this. Oh yeah, that.
Like
one's
I don't
a
even
lot.
know how to explain it. Like I just have to do it fast to do it.
No. Wait, I can circle.
Push, twist, flip. Push, twist, flip, all in one motion. Yeah, I don't.
Push, twist, flip.
No. Oh, okay. Don't bend it.
Yeah, I just get lucky with the other thing.
Just run them through along the fence like this and set up
Okay.
and stop at your line. I could set a stop block up here so you'd stop automatically, but just stop at the line. And then to do this side, like you gotta flip it over and come from the back. That's why we marked both of them. Yeah, now on that, you'll run it through like that. I'll just take a block of wood like that and hold it, so it gives you more of a reference surface, so you're not tippy.
Okay.
Just hold those tight. Just get them close for now and I'll butt them all up at the end. I just had a little piece of wood. Do you know where I put it?
Mm-mm. That one?
Yep. I'll take this piece right here. Double check this. Good.
Me finding all of my Alanis in your trash can?
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and rip these down. That's some pre-finished plywood for the drawer boxes. We don't have to put them together today, but we can go ahead and get ready. And the drawer slides take up a 1/2 inch each, so 1 inch for the drawer slides. But we measure 12 1/8, so 11 1/8. Bump the fence over a little bit. make a second pass so the plywood will fit. You can put both of them on it. Yeah.
That's cool. You could use this on your back.
These are flat, so just hold it flat on the end there. Just go slow. You don't want to tear the pre-finish off the plywood, but yep, you're good.
Oh, that's satisfying.
Yeah. That's going to be way easier than that maple, so take it easy. Now, even though you like to give me a hard time for getting my clothes dirty, someone got glue on their pants yesterday, so here's this for you. And it,
What does blotches mean?
like dark spots. So we'll do pre-stain conditioner first. It'll still be blotchy, but this helps a lot. Don't leave any big puddles.
Is this gonna be a color?
I mean, you'll be able to see where you put it, yeah.
Everywhere?
Yep.
Try and like squeeze it in between, or?
Yep. Okay, all we gotta do is finish up the drawer slides.
Nice. Cool.
We'll clamp a block on that we can set the drawer front on to get it attached. That'll set right in there. We'll get it screwed on from the back. I'll hold a piece of scrap wood on the back so it doesn't blow up the plywood. At least your parents can stop using their patio furniture and take it back outside now that it's spring.
Yeah, perfect timing.
That's it. Put the drawer back in. All done.
Yay!
A lot of firsts on this project again. First time making a drawer. First time doing a lot of stuff.